Luis, I know that you're a big fan of Penta. You've been a big fan of his since Lucha Underground.
Cero miedo.
You are kind of the more Penta expert here on the panel. Yes, go ahead. You can hit your emotes. I want to ask you if we have a Penta problem.
What do you mean by a Penta problem?
The presentation on the debut was fucking awesome. One of the better debuts in recent memory. I'd maybe even say top 10 all time as a debut in the company. Phenomenal. Star presentation, excellent match with Chad Gable, who has, at least within some recent memory, been presented in the upper mid card. Cool. Since then, he's had matches with Pete Dunne and maybe Ludwig Kaiser. Great workers. Like, I think that they could both really wrestle their ass off, Pete and Ludwig.
2 times a Pete.
But neither represent the caliber of star at this point in time that I think reflects Penta's level of star. If we're trying to get Penta over as this massive babyface, as Michael Cole said during his debut, like one of the best luchadors of all time, whatever they called him, we can't have him in there against like the resident jobbers of the company. I feel like someone on the caliber of Penta, who I want to see winning championships and being a top level main event player, should be in chamber qualifying matches, getting into feuds over the IC or US titles at least, potentially even if we really want to go for it, teasing feuds with guys like Gunther and Cody and, like, why is he not wrestling main eventers or top level guys? Like, what are we doing with Penta and stuffing him in with the mid card guys and putting him in the middle of the show and making him just another good match guy, which unfortunately WWE has a lot of. Guys that are really talented will give you a really, really entertaining match in ring, but don't do much of significant storyline wise. Don't get to be pushed into those big title pictures and stuff. Penta's too good for that.
I think we
Do we have a Penta problem?
I feel like they're like just slowly building up his push, bro. Honestly, I feel like that's the answer to that. They're seeing how he's fucking getting his fucking crowd reactions and all that shit like that. And I just feel like they're just slowly building it up. Like, oh, is it like just fucking hype, or is it like, oh, for real? Like, this is like a guy we can like for real like put into the equation and shit like that.
Okay.
Because we seen what this last match, he's done with Pete and fucking Ludwig. It's probably gonna be fucking Pete versus Ludwig now for some shit or whatever. I don't give a fuck, but yeah. I feel like Penta's gonna move on from that now.
Okay. I can accept that. Because I understand that WWE is very cautious with their shit, likes to take their time. Like, if that's the case, okay. I can accept that for now. I can accept that. My follow-up question to you is, when can we ring the alarm? How long are we going to sit and allow mid-card Penta to Pentagon mid, if you will, to pursue, like, how long are we going to allow that to be the case before we start to get a little upset? You as a true Penta fan and myself as a newer Penta fan, but I'm invested. I've ever since the debut, man, I thought, fuck, this guy's real shit. I've gone back and started watching Lucha Underground matches. I didn't even tell you this. I'll say it right now on the pod live. I watched Penta versus Vampiro in some like crazy hardcore fucking Lucha Underground match. Shit was badass. It was insane. Like, I'm doing my research, I'm doing my homework.
But
and the more homework I do, the more I fall in love with Penta, and the more I want to see Cero Miedo in the main event. So when can we hit the alarm button and when can we ring the bells?
Chill.
Okay, I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I'm chilling. I'm asking you a question. How long are we gonna let this shit slide?
I think you're being impatient, bro.
I'm a little impatient at times. I'm known to be that. It happens. I'm self-aware of it though. So like that's why I'm saying, okay, if that's the case right now, okay, I'm chilling.
We've all heard the little trickles of Chad Gable fucking learning the fucking dark arts of fucking lucha and shit like that or whatever. Yeah.
So I gotta wait for that whole. Oh, okay, okay, all
And who
right.
knows? That might lead to like a few where like, oh, they're both fucking Chad Gable fucks him up, and then they somehow end up in the fucking like same tournament.
Okay.
And they fucking, that's fucking time for Penta to shine, bruh.
Okay,
Settle me over, bruh.
okay. So it's reasonable to say we don't expect to see Penta on this year's WrestleMania card.
Mm,
Maybe somewhere in like a middle of the show match, but like that's probably best case scenario this year, right?
that's another topic for another week. But
This
like,
is why I'm asking though. Like I want to see Penta. So when do I start to get upset that I'm not seeing Penta in the stages on the platform
I
that I
would
want to
say
see him?
if he doesn't win the IC title before Mania.
Before Mania? Because I don't think that's going to happen the way that they're cooking up. That's why I'm saying if that was going to be the case, he'd already be in the picture.
And that's the thing. It's probably just gonna be Chad Gable versus Penta. No title, no nothing.
That's not a Mania match. That's
It's
not a
gonna be
Mania
like
match.
probably. It's probably gonna be the ones where it's like, oh, before Mania and shit like that.
These you're dodging my question.
Hmm.
How long can we let this shit slide?
Give it next Mania.
Till next Mania? 42? It's a long time. What do you want to see? All right, let me phrase it differently.
SummerSlam.
In the year 2025, what is your goal for Penta as a fan? What do you want to see him accomplish in WWE?
2025.
By the end of this year, when we're saying Happy New Year, we're into 2026, and you're a 26-year-old old man, how do you want to see Penta in WWE?
I want to see him win a title at least.
Okay. Okay. So, would it be fair to say if we get to the end of the year and that hasn't happened, we can start to be concerned?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro, he just came in, bro.
I know. You said be patient. I'm going to be patient. I'm just trying to figure out where our expectations are at so that we can analyze things clearly going forward. Okay.
Settle.
So we don't have a Penta problem yet, but we might in the future if shit don't change. We got to move Penta up that damn card for sure. Yo tengo cero miedo. Está bien.
That's right. Settle me, bitch.
Ese. Ese.
Penta era.
Ese, todo está bien, compa. Ese.
Penta era.
Ese.
The new Penta
No quiero
era.
problemas contigo. Todo está bien, bien.
New Penta era.
Todo está bien.
New Penta.
¿Qué es eso?
New Penta era.
¿Qué es eso, Penta?
New Penta era, bruh.
No mames. No tengo cero miedo, pero ahorita no tengo nada. Gracias.
He's gonna be the one unifier, bruh.
Pinche, güey. Love you, Pizza.